We're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Win this one, and we're in the playoffs.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, man.
But don't get it twisted up. Yeah. I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
It's easy. Come on.
All right.
Okay. I like that confidence.
You already know.
We'll see after the game, then.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And now, the New York Knicks starters. Mikal Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the pace. And for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 1. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Captain Clutch. 2 points. That one goes. Is this, Richard, the time of the year that the players begin to get their second wind? Or is that a myth?
I don't know if it's called a second win, but if you're on a team that's in a position to do something special, that's where that extra motivation starts to kick in.
A rebound by the Spurs. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
This defensive game plan is easy, keeping it the same, making them change things.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Vassell outside. Shoots over Brunson. Vassell, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Bridges, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Knifing his way towards the rim. I love when Mikal gets aggressive.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges.
And another assist.
You really got to admire the court vision. He's among the elite first-year players we've ever seen, and now ranking 4th all-time in assists among rookies.
And that's a tough list to join, isn't it? He's in a team atmosphere here that really has allowed him, though, to flourish. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. We'll start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Stolen by Brunson. And here is Anunoby. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And here is Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Spurs trail by 3. Captain Clutch passes to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Hart. Here's Captain Clutch. Rebounded by Hart. Brunson scanning the floor.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Johnson outside. Pass to Captain Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Brunson. Out to Bridges. Anunoby passes to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Count the basket.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Captain Clutch. Brunson covering. Offensive rebound. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. On the wing, Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for New York. Here's Captain Clutch. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando. Vassell, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. That one falls. Brunson's got 6 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Vassell with it. Hart covering. Wembanyama down low. Sims there. Johnson can't hit. New York leading by 6. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. Chris Paul comes in for Devin Vassell. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for San Antonio. 8-point game. Pass to Captain Clutch. Collins, a screen on Hart. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Neesmith with the ball. Here's the screen. Inside. Here's Sims. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Ball finds Johnson. Barnes, screen on Bridges. Johnson with the bounce pass. Captain Clutch. Sims with the rebound.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
New York leading by 8. Hart the pass to Neesmith. Brunson against Paul. And it's Brunson missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Collins, a screen on Hart. Captain Clutch, no good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Count that one. Brunson's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
There's Captain Clutch, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Sims kicks to Hart. Traps in the tray. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Collins passes to Johnson. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Knicks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch. And in the last game against the Magic, had a huge game. He finished with 19 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. It was a complete game from him in every sense of the word. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The Knicks pull it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Barnes against Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
A different look for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now McBride. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Neesmith finds Payne. 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Captain Clutch. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Achua. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Payne. Anunoby with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. McBride with the ball. Over Paul. And McBride gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we return to... San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Knicks. Sims is checked in. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Barnes out there with Collins. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Branham in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Spurs trail by 8. Paul outside. Collins setting the pick for Paul. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Bridges left side. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Captain Clutch. 6 points for him. And it's Paul missing. Knicks on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Down low. Hart, that's good. And now it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Off target with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Both free throws good from Captain Clutch. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Hart from downtown. Here's Sims. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 8. Barnes screen on Hart. Here's Captain Clutch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Captain Clutch.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against the Magic. Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
All up top, Brunson covering. Barnes, screen on Hart. Here's Captain Clutch. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You look at the Bucks, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
Brunson against Paul. High post shot. Rebound San Antonio. Captain Clutch has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And stolen by Anunoby. Goes up, and Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Paul passes to Captain Clutch. Back to Paul. Here's Captain Clutch. Defended by Hart. Collins a screen on Hart. Shot clock at 6. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Collins.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Brunson. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Collins. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Wembanyama. He's checked in for Zach Collins.
Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 10. Barnes screen on Hart. Here's Captain Clutch. That one goes. Count it. Captain Clutch has got 6 points in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Brunson outside. The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Knicks up 9. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the San Antonio Spurs.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for that game against the 76ers, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor?
Thank you for being with us. Now,
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
On the court for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Sims in at the pivot, manning the middle. Spurs trail by 9. And for an update on Zach Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Spurs gave us some info. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. For a team that was looking to put a solid playoff run together, this injury scare is not what they need right now. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know Greg how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Just so strong from deep. Bridges is great behind the arc.
Vassell finds Johnson. Here's Captain Clutch. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. 14 points for Captain Clutch. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Anunoby outside. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Nails the baby hook. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. 11 feet away. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Brunson with it. Sohan's there. Brunson outside. Over Sohan. And it's Brunson missing. Spurs trail by 8. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Start with a screen on Johnson. Here's Bridges. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Nice effort by Bridges. He's got that wiry strength.
Here's Captain Clutch. Brunson covering. Sohan with the screen. Here's Captain Clutch. Bucket is good. Captain Clutch has got 16 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Sims the pass to Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Back to Bridges. Clock at 4. There's the 3. Rebound by Sohan.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Vassell right side. Pass to Captain Clutch. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Now here's Brunson. He started closely. Shot from 12. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. 16 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks. The Knicks leading by 8. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
And he drives in, and he gets it to go. And that's now 18 points for Captain Clutch.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Wow, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And it's blocked. Here's Dadier. McBride with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. McBride passes to Payne. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes. And now a 10-point Knicks lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Knicks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Here's Payne. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Sochan missing. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Payne. And here is Nesmith. Back to Payne. Driving the lane.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Payne. Johnson, he's checked in for the Knicks.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Captain Clutch. Payne covering. It's Vassell on the wing. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. McBride's shot is off. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Captain Clutch to the middle. And another assist for him.
And can you believe he's now 3rd all-time in assists for a rookie? He's looking like shades of Stockton or Nikola Jokic out there, walking highlight reel.
And guys, with him at the helm, this team more efficient by opening up the perimeter and creating more scoring opportunities. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vassell outside, over McBride. Vassell, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Knicks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Payne passes to Nesmith. Here's McBride, covered by Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. To the inside. Another possession, another assist.
And dish after dish, night after night, what a rookie year he has put together. Now 2nd all-time for assists among first-year players.
His instincts and his timing are phenomenal. You know, his teammates clearly love him, and the way he plays and involves everyone in the offense. Very unique for a young player.
Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And a new group in for the Knicks. Sims is checked in. Mikal Bridges comes in for James Johnson. Hart, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Here's Captain Clutch. Johnson outside. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama has got 38 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Now here's Payne, covered by Vassell. Here's Bridges. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
There are nights when this team leans on Bridges, and tonight is one of those nights.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Right block shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Knicks leading by 10. Now, here's Hart. Payne with a screen for Hart. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks good for 2.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. Brunson covering. Johnson outside. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. OG Anunoby's checked in for Cameron Payne.
Substitution. Number 8, OG Anunoby.
Shot from the inbound. Captain Clutch, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Brunson with it, and it's Vassell picking him up.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 10. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges, all alone. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. And the dunk by Sochan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Brunson outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. To the paint, deflects the pass. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Sims. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him, and it's good for 2. Brunson's got 11 in the second half. Here's Captain Clutch. Goes up on the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
That's good from Anunoby. Spurs trail by 15. Down low. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And here is Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Captain Clutch.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Spurs. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. Captain Clutch, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for New York.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jalen Brunson.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Brunson outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
You thought it was going to be easy, huh? Man, nothing's easy in this league.
I ain't going anywhere. I'll get that jersey next time.
I hope so.
All right, man.
MP is a floor general out there.